Coffee. It's more than just a drink. It's a global ritual, a moment of pause, a gateway to culture. From the bustling cafés of cosmopolitan cities to remote mountains where the beans are grown, coffee connects us across continents and centuries. But where can you truly experience the world's best coffee? Not just the flavor, but the story, the culture, and the challenge behind every cup. Today, we're taking you on a journey to the top 10 places where coffee is not only brewed but celebrated in ways that might just change how you see your morning cup forever. Stay with us, because you'll be shocked to learn about the last place on the list. Number 1, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Let's begin where coffee's story began, Ethiopia. In Addis Ababa, coffee is a sacred tradition woven into daily life and ceremonies alike. Here, the coffee ceremony is a slow, deliberate act, roasting green beans over open flames, grinding them by hand, then brewing in a jabina, a traditional clay pot. It's a sensory journey, the rich aroma filling the air, the first sip bringing a vibrant, fruity brightness that awakens more than just your senses. Ethiopia's diverse climate produces beans with complex profiles, often floral and wine-like, reflecting the land's ancient biodiversity. Visiting Addis Ababa challenges the typical coffee experience. You realize coffee is more than caffeine. It's community, history, and patience. So next time you grab a quick espresso, ask yourself, how much of the story are you really tasting? Number 2, Medellin, Colombia. Colombia is synonymous with coffee, but Medellin offers a unique gateway into this world. Here, the urban energy mixes with coffee culture in cafés that are both hip and deeply rooted in tradition. Colombia's mountainous terrain creates perfect microclimates for coffee growing, especially in the Antioquia region around Medellin. The beans are known for their bright acidity and balanced sweetness. But beyond flavor, Medellin's coffee scene reflects resilience. Once a city overshadowed by conflict, it's now a hub of innovation and transformation, much like its coffee industry, which has embraced sustainable farming and fair trade. Walking through Medellin's cafés, you'll sense a story of rebirth and community empowerment, reminding travelers that coffee's journey from bean to cup is also a journey of human spirit. Number 3, Melbourne, Australia. If you think of coffee, you might picture Italy or France, but Melbourne has quietly become a global coffee capital, especially revered by millennials and creative types. The city's obsession with quality, craft, and experimentation has fostered a café culture where baristas are artists and flat whites reign supreme. Melbourne's coffee scene is less about heritage and more about innovation. Single-origin beans, pour-overs, cold brews, and intricate latte art. It's a place where coffee becomes an experience, a social ritual, and sometimes a work of art. But here's a fun thought. In a city obsessed with coffee, can your order say something about your personality? Melbourne invites you to ponder how coffee culture shapes social connection. And yes, it's a great excuse to take a long coffee break. Number 4, Hanoi, Vietnam. Vietnamese coffee is a whole different story, and Hanoi is its beating heart. The secret? Thick, sweetened, condensed milk poured over strong, drip-brewed coffee. The result is a rich, almost dessert-like drink that contrasts sharply with Western bitterness. Coffee in Hanoi is often enjoyed on tiny plastic stools, on busy sidewalks, blending everyday life with vibrant street culture. The beans are mostly Robusta, giving a bold kick that matches the city's energetic pace. Vietnam's coffee history is shaped by colonialism, conflict, and rapid modernization, making each cup a reflection of resilience and adaptation. If you thought coffee was always a quick pick-me-up, Hanoi challenges that notion. Here, it's a slow, communal moment in a city that never truly sleeps. Number 5, Rome, Italy. Italy's coffee culture is legendary, and no city embodies it more than Rome. The espresso bar is the cornerstone of Roman life, a place where conversations spark, friendships form, and time seems to pause for a perfect shot of dark, velvety espresso. Italians don't sip their coffee for hours. It's a quick, intense ritual, usually standing at the bar. The beans often come from blends that emphasize a rich, bitter profile balanced by a creamy crema. Rome invites you to appreciate the power of simplicity and tradition. Coffee here isn't about experimentation, it's about consistency and mastery. So next time you take a quick espresso, think about the hundreds of years of history and culture behind that small cup. Could your morning routine learn something from the Romans? Number 6, Seattle, USA. Welcome to the city that launched a coffee revolution. Seattle is synonymous with the birth of specialty coffee culture in America. Think of the original Starbucks or countless independent roasters that have redefined what coffee can be. Here, innovation meets obsession, with a focus on sourcing ethically and roasting to highlight the bean's unique flavors. Seattle's rainy weather almost demands a strong cup, but it also fosters community. Coffee shops double as living rooms for freelancers, artists, and activists. This city shows that coffee culture can be a reflection of social values and local identity. Have you ever noticed how the ambiance of a coffee shop changes how your coffee tastes? Seattle teaches us that context matters just as much as the bean. Number 7. Istanbul, Turkey. In Istanbul, coffee is history steeped in every cup. Turkish coffee is a centuries-old tradition, finely ground coffee simmered slowly in a sezve, served unfiltered with grounds settling at the bottom. This thick, intense brew is more than a drink. It's a ritual accompanied by fortune-telling and conversation. Istanbul sits at the crossroads of East and West, and its coffee culture reflects this blend of influences. The Ottoman coffee houses were once centers of social and political life, making coffee a symbol of community and intellect. Drinking Turkish coffee is an experience that challenges modern instant gratification. Patience is key. Imagine savoring coffee so slowly that the world seems to pause. Would your hectic lifestyle allow for that kind of coffee moment? Number 8. Oaxaca, Mexico. Oaxaca might surprise you as a coffee destination, but its rich highlands produce some of Mexico's best Arabica beans. The region's indigenous communities have cultivated coffee for generations, blending traditional methods with increasing access to global markets. Oaxaca's coffee is known for its bright acidity, chocolate undertones, and complex floral notes. Visiting local cooperatives offers travelers a glimpse into the social and economic realities behind coffee production, including challenges like fair wages and sustainable practices. Coffee here is a story of community resilience, tradition, and the ongoing struggle for equity. So, while your coffee might taste great, consider, how often do we think about the people and places behind it? Oaxaca asks us to savor more than just flavor.